Hello, and welcome to a quick video that I felt inspired to do. I am Psychic Medium Kim Russo, coming to you with a little reminder from Spirit. And today's message focuses on the fact that although everything seems to be so out of control in our world, and there is so much chaos and uncertainty, Spirit wants to remind you all that in the midst of chaos, there is order. In the midst of uncertainty, there is safety. In the midst of the unknowing, there is our higher wisdom that helps us through. You see, we didn't come here on this journey without a toolkit. We have downloaded inside of our DNA, our consciousness, a toolkit to get us through, to help us remind us who we truly are and who we belong to. We do not belong to this world. We are in this world, but we are not of this world. And that is why our bodies are temporary. But as you all know, I write very extensively about the soul and what the soul is and what our soul mission is and what our soul purpose is. And for many of you who don't know, the reset button has been pushed. We are now in a time where we cannot be complacent, but first we need to feel safe. Many of us have felt that the rug has been pulled from under us. We don't have solid ground or solid footing. We don't know what lies behind the corner. We don't recognize the world in which we were born and which we've learned how to navigate. Suddenly, all the rules have changed. And there is no handbook. And it seems as we are making it all up as we go along. But I am here to assure you that there is divine order in every event, thought, feeling, symbol. There is divine order and intelligence in the wisdom of God. All that is infinite intelligence, the universe, the higher force, the I am. There are no labels on the other side in the spirit world. There are no labels. There are things that describe energy. Everything is energy. If you know me and you watch my work and you know me and you read my books and you see my blogs and you follow me on social platforms, you know that I speak the language of energy. We all speak the language of energy. We just don't know it. So today, I want to come on here and remind you that your higher being, your higher self, has higher wisdom. And your higher being knows how to navigate these very tumultuous, what seems to be never-ending chaos, these uncertain times. I also want to remind you that you are always safe. You are always safe. I need you to understand that no matter what happens around you, you are safe. Rising above it energetically, there's that word energy again. Easy for me to say when real life events are happening and we have to deal with them. We are losing our jobs. We are perhaps moving out of our homes. We are moving away from certain relationships that made us feel safe, jobs that made us feel safe, homes that made us feel safe. And the whole objective here is to take all of that away from you and still know that you are safe. Because we should not attach to all things that the world can offer. As we know, many things are fleeting and temporary. We do understand that we are eternal beings and that we have the best internet connection to the most highest, most advanced technology, the most advanced mind that ever existed, and that is the mind of God. This mind knows how to navigate, knows how to influence, knows how to inspire, knows how to touch our hearts, knows how to allow us to see in the dark. And what I'm here to remind you today is you are safe. You are love. And you have the tools. You do know how to navigate. You're trying very hard right now to stay in the old timeline, the old paradigm that has only actually escaped us all but 2 to 3 months ago. I can assure you the old timeline will not be returning. It has collapsed. It is collapsing. It must collapse. It wasn't working. It never worked. We are becoming free of a system, of a timeline that has enslaved our minds, that has limited our being, that has limited our consciousness, that has told us many, many, many lies. And we are all now waking up to the truth. And as you know, and as you've heard, the truth shall set you free. This is just the one truth and the one reminder that I am coming on here to share with you. Before we can move forward in a very authentic way, in a very calm but focused way, in a loving and inspired way, you first have to know that you are safe. You came here during these times on purpose. You know that you are able to contribute something incredible to the new earth and the new timelines that have been created and that are going forward right now with the reset button. And we are creating new timelines with new rules and new energy and new thought patterns. This new timeline, this new earth will not include fear. It does not separate, it does not segregate, it does not support any vibration that derives from fear. You will understand as you go forward in your journey that there will be a time where you can just look around and observe the chaos, but stand alone and not be part of the chaos. You can observe with eyes from a distance. You can know that when you live through your heart and you live authentically and you become the sovereign being that you are, and you start to understand your power, and you start to shed all the layers of programming and lies that you've ever been told by society, you learn that none of that was ever true. That you were never a limited being. You were never separate from God, from the divine. That you are nothing short of a miracle, walking in human form. You are a miracle worker. You can create magic. You are magic. Magic can create magic. I don't speak these words to give you false hope. I tell you these things because it is our sovereign truth. Deep in your core, my words will resonate with you if you are ready to take on your soul mission. Are you ready? Are you ready? It is go time. I want you to understand that you were chosen to be here, and you agreed to be here in this very moment, on this very planet, at this very time. You agreed to help to raise the collective consciousness of humanity, to take it out of the darkness and pull it straight into the light. We have to follow the energy of the planet, and the planet has also raised her vibration. She's raised her heartbeat. She's raised her energetic pulse. The planet is now in the 5-dimensional consciousness. There will be those who are not there yet, and you might still be opening only one eye, or some of you may still be living in such panic and fear that you are playing into the narratives that play out on the television or the tell-a-vision. It tells you a vision, or tell-lie vision. It tells you lies. The media is created to get ratings and to instill fear. And there are so many programs that I can sit here and list that have been created to keep us in the fear-based consciousness. But the shackles came off. No more nooses around our neck. Our eyes are open. Our power is rising. We understand who we are. There are so many planets out there that they're counting on us. They're focused on us. They're rooting for us. They're helping us. They know that human consciousness needs to evolve. This has been written about in so many holy books. The coming of Christ consciousness, the ascension, the rising up, revelations. Think about these words. Think about these books. Think about these concepts. We are ushering in a new dawn, a new day, a new earth. This is the time, and you all agreed to be here as part of it. As part of it. You're not excluded. You're here. So I will help you be your guide as Spirit guides me and inspires me and instructs me. I will do that for you and with you. I'm also human. I go back and forth between the 3D every day. I don't have all the answers. I'm learning as I go. We can learn together, and that's what it was meant to be. I'm on this video here doing my part to help you, and I only ask you to pay it forward and do your part to help another. And even if you don't know how to, I'll give you a little hint. You don't have to study or learn how to be grateful and to show your appreciation for the small things to the big things in your life. You don't need to be a scholar to know how to do that. And you don't need to be a scholar to know how to help someone else and brighten their day in some small way. We can all do that right now. Right in this moment, we can set the intention to spread love and gratitude and appreciation. It's easy. And it's catching. It's more catching than the COVID virus. Trust me. And I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to reach higher, to go higher, to do something out of character, to break the shackles. I'd like you to join me for a small meditation. And you can listen to this broadcast at any time. I don't advise you listening to it while you drive or while you are operating any type of machinery. I would like you to join me in a small meditation. And you can all start right now by taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And put your hands on your heart. Do you feel that? That's your heartbeat. That's your life. That's the gateway to the higher wisdom, to the higher consciousness, to the higher vibration. And every heartbeat that you feel reminds you that you are safe. You are love. And you are so divinely protected. Your soul is leading the way to your purpose. It's okay if you don't have the answers. Your soul has the answers. Allow your soul to guide you to your truth. And every time your mind tells you another lie, tell it to go to sleep. Tell it that that's not who's into control anymore. Tell your mind that your soul has taken control of the wheel, and that your inner wisdom has every answer and every solution to every problem that you will ever come up against. Remember, your soul has a light that will always help you navigate in through the darkness. Turn on that light. You are love. You are safe. Thank you for allowing me to continue to spread my light, and thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing, and thank you for following, and I am grateful for you. Spread your light, pay it forward. God bless.